I'm Caressa Jackson and welcome to Heart of the Home. Today I'll be cooking from the kitchen at Meadow Hall at the Meadow Event Park. Today we're going to be making a shrimp summer pasta salad. This is a great way to get lots of fruits and vegetables in, as well as lighten it up a bit, especially for dinner time. You don't want to be in the kitchen for a really long time cooking an extremely hot meal. This is also something that's great that you can take to a family reunion or a summer barbecue. In this recipe, almost anything goes when it comes to fruits and vegetables. So the first thing we're going to do is boil our noodles. I'll be using about 3 cups of bow tie noodles. All right, and we're going to add a little salt to our water just for flavor. A friend of mine who went on a swamp tour told me that you could add some vinegar to the water and that actually helps it not to stick. I haven't tried it yet, so somebody try it and let me know if it works. We're going to bring this to a boil for about 10 minutes. But before we break for that, you can go and get yourself some already pre-cooked shrimp that have been peeled, that may still have the tail on or not. I've chosen to take the tails off of mine. And what we're going to do is toss it in about 3 tablespoons of Old Bay seasoning. Now that may seem like a lot, but what you have to realize is we're going to eventually add this to the whole salad. And so this seasoning on these shrimps will then suffice as the seasoning for the rest of the pasta salad. We will then set these to the side and move over to our cutting board. Today I have chosen cherry tomatoes and fresh cucumbers. Though you can add asparagus, you can add broccoli, almost anything you want. If you're going to add something like asparagus or broccoli, then I would say add those to your boil where the noodles are for about the last 3 minutes of boil. So let's start with the cucumber. I have taken off both of the ends just for easier slicing, and we're going to slice it right down the middle. Lay our halves down, slice them down the middle again. And then chop into very fine pieces. So this would be considered a cucumber in fourths. All right, set these off in a bowl. And I've already started to cut some of my cherry tomatoes in half, as you can see. And we want about a cup of cherry tomatoes. So now that our fresh vegetables are done, our shrimp has been mixed, we'll just wait for our pasta salad and then it'll be time to mix everything together. So I have drained my noodles and I have rinsed them off in a cold bath. And we're now going to go ahead and add them to a large mixing bowl. Next, we will add in our cucumbers, our cherry tomatoes, and then our seasoned shrimp. We want to mix this up just so it's distributed evenly. You can also add some fresh carrots to this, whatever you have in the refrigerator. And I know earlier I mentioned fruits and veggies, but one of the things that you'd be surprised to know, some of you, is that tomatoes are actually considered a fruit. So I wouldn't advise you going and putting grapes or oranges or anything like this in this kind of salad, but almost any vegetable goes. And as you can see, like I told you earlier, the Old Bay seasoning has now redistributed itself throughout the salad. We will then add 1 cup of our favorite Italian dressing and a couple of handfuls of oregano. Once it's all mixed together, you can either add it to the refrigerator for some time to cool, or you can serve it immediately. By rinsing it off in the cool bath, it then makes your noodles cold enough to serve fresh from out of the bowl. And here you have a fresh summer shrimp and pasta salad. I'm Caressa Jackson for Heart of the Home. Come and get it.
Recipes from the Heart of the Home can be found on the Virginia Farm Bureau website at vafarmbureau.org.